What's crackling, everybody? Welcome back to the definitive cereal tier list, where each episode, I, Tucker, grammatically that seems weird, but I've been saying it every time, so I'm sticking with it, take a cereal and rank it on a tier list from S down to F. Now, this episode, we're continuing our Captain Crunch spree, and we're doing Captain Crunch Peanut Butter Crunch, the first one that's non-traditional Captain Crunch flavor. So, just a reference for past Captain Crunch flavors. We have Oops All Berries at a D, which actually putting that at D knocked Lucky Charms Frosted Flakes down to E, unprecedented move. Captain Crunch's Crunch Berries was a C, and traditional Captain Crunch was a B. And we started there, then went there. So it's getting worse each time so far. So there's a chance this might end up at an E if that trend continues. Hopefully it doesn't, because I'd rather eat decent cereals. But we'll find out together. Now let's just get in. Give me that peanut butter crunch. This box really messed up, but don't know what happened there. Still opens good though, so no worries there. No, Oops All Berries is the only one of these bags that opened well. So, peanut butter crunch opened easily. Okay, looking at this looks like Reese's Puffs minus the brown part, which I guess that makes sense because Reese's Puffs is chocolate peanut butter. This is just the peanut butter part. It smells like peanut butter. Oh, and interestingly, it's no traditional Captain Crunch pieces. This is like Oops All Berries, where it's all the circular. Where it's all the circular bits. Now let's get some milk in there. All right, let's dig in. Give me that peanut butter crunch. These are very hard. They're meant to be this hard, I guess. It was unsettling. I was not ready for that. It tastes like peanut butter. It's a very light peanut butter taste, but it's there. They're just so hard. Why? None of the other Captain Crunch was this hard. Why is peanut butter so stiff? It's honestly so distracting that, like, the taste is just being ignored. It's also not a strong taste. Like, the scent it has of peanut butter is much more than the taste it has. There's much more of a peanut butter scent than peanut butter taste. I guess that's a more eloquent way of putting it. They aren't really getting soggy, so slow soggification on these. Also, I keep thinking this must be like expired, but it is good for another 7 months, 6 months. Why is it so hard? Whose idea was this? Okay. Starting to get ones that are a little softer, soggier. You really can't get a big spoonful of these because there's just too much. They're so stiff. Like, my roommate was telling me when he eats cereal, he likes it soggy, so he pours the milk in, waits a few minutes, then starts eating. I feel like for this cereal specifically, that is the call to make. Like it's too much. Like now it's okay. It's all right. But there's still not a ton of taste. It might be just peanut butter's not good enough flavor by itself. Or it's just too weak, I can't tell. Like there's a bit of an aftertaste of the peanut butter. But like during the chew, it's not really. Yeah. Not much going on. The milk wasn't peanut buttery. Like it sort of has that Captain Crunchy taste, but not peanut butter. Yeah, it's just boring. There's nothing happening. No good taste, and it's too crunchy. This might be the first one to get a low ranking, and not even just because it tastes bad, just because it doesn't have anything. Peanut butter crunch. It's not bad, but there's not peanut butter taste isn't very strong, so you're hardly getting that. And the pieces are just so hard. I don't know if that's something I just got a weird box, or if it's meant to be that way, but it like you want it to be crunchy. This was not. This was like a whole nother category. So because of that, it's gonna be an E. I'm gonna give this an E, but not because I don't think it's terrible. I just don't think it's worth your time. Like an E is a cereal that I don't think you should buy. Lucky Charms Frosted Flakes, I didn't think you should buy it. You should buy because it's just weird and not good. And so this one, I don't think you should buy just because you can find better peanut butter flavors and find things that aren't going to be so hard. Why was this cereal so hard? I don't understand. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and subscribe. In the comments below, post your general thoughts and tell me if I'm wrong about this. Have you had this and had it not be hard? Please tell me. I need to know if this was a design choice or just a weird box I got, because it's going to bug me. If it turns out, yes, this was a weird box thing, maybe one day I'll come back to it, but I feel like it would only get moved up to like a D, because it still wasn't much taste. It's weird how hard this thing is. If you could, just explain it to me. Why did they do this? Why did you do this, Captain? What? I don't want that peanut butter crunch. That's pretty much how it settles out. And you can tell me in the comments below, or on Twitter at TuckerDown23 if you want that peanut butter crunch. I don't think you do. And until next time, stay delicious.